Tidewater Energy Services created a new division to offer services to utilities to be able to inspect poles to ensure the safety in accordance with the National Electric Safety Code.
The classic way to do the pole testing has always been if after you do your sounding test with the hammer, if you hear a tone, you would go through, drill it, and inspect it from there.
The question is that actually causing a problem? Because if a pole's life is 40 to 50 years, it's going to go through, 5 inspections through its life. And the question is, are you actually creating a pathway to damage poles? Typical annual inspection, about 3% of your poles should fail. Instead of drilling the entire network to find that 3%, we're using the ultrasonics to pinpoint that 3%.
The ticking sound you're hearing is moving from the red probe to the blue probe.
When we measure the pole to see the thickness for at 6 foot and at ground line, and with that measurement, our system actually calculates what that good wood should be around.
At 262. The whole concept behind it is that sound is going to travel better through the good wood. When you start having softer wood or gaps in the wood, it takes that much longer for that sound to travel all the way through it, whether it be just mushy and swampy for it to get through. If it's cracks or anything like that, the sound wave has to move around that crack and then go to the probe, so it takes that much longer for that sound wave to reach. That gives you your higher reading, and that tells you there has to be more investigation.
With the 2 probes, we work around the bottom of the pole to get around 28 points.
210.
After all those points have been entered into our system, it creates a tomography of the inside of that pole, so it shows you exactly where the bad spots are or where they're the questionable spot. We can either red tag it or yellow tag it. With red tag, that means it is not good and needs to be replaced as soon as possible. Yellow tag it is where we can actually say, leave it up, keep it in circulation, and let's come back in 2 years and check this pole.
This is going to give us that capability to manage our wood pole assets instead of just pass failing them, and now we'll be able to analyze them over time and actually know and schedule change outs as opposed to reacting to just failed poles. Adding to a ground line inspection, we have the Ike GPS device.
Ike is a surveying tool. It has a wide angle lens and also a laser rangefinder that works in conjunction with each other. And what that allows you to do is to sight the pole, take an image of it, and be able to get accurate readings up to 1 inch of where the communication lines and also other assets on the pole sit.
Which then goes into our pole loading software, which gives us a total assessment, giving us a strength calculation, remaining strength calculation, attachment percentage, weight, which is basically a huge added value.
Because it really gives you your full health of your system. Also the quality of the pole, if it's going to be good for another 10 years, you can definitely get a better idea of how much load and everything you want on that line and how much work you're going to want to have to do for any type of upgrades or expansions on it.